and I can hear you on there, so I'm going to mute it now.
Perfect. All right. How's that look?
Looks perfectly fine, man. You're right where you need to be.
Perfect.
And
All right.
you were saying nobody's going to show up, and I'm looking at like all kinds of people showing up.
Yeah. Oh, dang. Look, D10. Oh, yo. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Showed up, JJVP.
Yeah. Yo, that's he's from D10 is from the Cartoon Block. And Def Shogun, Lies and Deception. Def Shogun is in the room. What's up, bro? How you doing? All right, you guys. So, because all the homies are currently streaming right now, we're really streaming, just because I need to get some work done. So, what we're looking at getting done today, I'm going to be inking and maybe watercoloring this. And then I'm going to be inking this sketch cover that I did. So, I'm going to ink and probably do some watercolor on that too. What do you think about that, Joe?
I think it's a good plan.
Perfect. So you guys are seeing my hand right now, and you're listening to the voice of Joe, the mod extraordinaire. Tell everybody how you doing, Joe.
I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing here.
Oh, I just dropped all my pens. Stupid.
So, D10 Artwork says, I'm working on AJ Brown's piece. And where do you get those sketch covers?
All right, so I'll plug you in. I'll plug you in with some of my connects here on Whatnot because I get a lot of them here, bro. If you look up Leap's Lair, I get a lot of sketch covers from them. I get sketch covers from my local comic shop, a shop called Quest, and I also get them from Amazon. To be honest with you, I get a lot of my sketch covers from Amazon.
He says, "Okay, thanks."
Yeah, but I'll tag you. I'll send you their information so you can see. So what we're gonna do right now, we're going to just start doing some free inks. Because this is go ahead.
Yo, go ahead, man.
Because this is a test piece, I'm using this to warm up the hands. I hope everybody's doing good today, though.
I'll be honest with you. I thought about working tomorrow for overtime, but I think I need the day off.
Yeah, especially after the news, huh?
Well, not just that. I'm just exhausted because I've been putting in a lot of extra hours of work.
Yeah.
But I can use the time off tomorrow to start drawing and start filling up some more, things to do.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I was watching that other stream today, and I was like, man, is it just me, or is like all of a sudden like magic, like major popular?
I'm saying, bro, like, what the heck?
It's like you get a good idea, and everybody else is like running with it.
They're like, oh man, we got to do what D Graves is doing because that's where it's hot.
That's what I'm saying, man.
The only problem with that is they do it better than me.
I don't know about that.
Oh, come on, you're being nice.
Italic Bird just showed up.
Hello, thank you for joining. My name's D Graves. You see my hand drawing? You'll be hearing the voice of Joe, the mod extraordinaire. I hope you know that you're kind of popular on here. You're probably a little bit more popular than I am.
I don't know how that works, so
Yeah,
you're definitely the talent.
Yeah, that's what you say, but at the end of the day, I see where it is. I see all the connections you're making.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to leave me.
No, I have zero plans of that. I figure, you know what? Why look for greener grass when you're happy mowing your own yard?
That's what I'm saying, Joe. Ain't nobody gonna treat you like me.
That's what I'm saying.
The only thing you really need to remember is that our friendship started genuine. They want to befriend you because they see how awesome you were for me.
Right?
You know?
Yeah, you and I have a different connection.
Yeah. I'm trying to just throw some lines, you know?
No, that's what warming up is all about.
Yeah.
Let's see. Air Force 23 over on YouTube is asking, did you draw that? And Roberto is saying that that's cool.
Thank you. So, yes, I did draw this. I'm trying a new process, which I feel is going to make me more efficient. And a few of the professionals actually do it this way, starting with Ryan Otley. He does it this way. Also, Scotty Young. So, what I did was I did the initial sketch digitally. So, I drew it on the iPad using Procreate, and then I printed it out on this is the backing board. This is the cardstock, right? The ones that I
Right.
just got, Joe.
Yeah.
And I did Iceman's piece on this. So I wanted to test it out and see if I can print on it, you know, in case I want to do some real clean work. So yeah, even though it seems like I'm tracing, essentially that's what I'm doing, but I also did the initial work as well. So
Nice. And over on YouTube as well, Madam Alexis says hi.
hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for being here. I'm multi-streaming right now, so I'm streaming on YouTube and I'm streaming over on the app called Whatnot. If you're not familiar with Whatnot, Whatnot is where I sell a lot of my artwork now. And from what I'm learning, it's kind of like how would you describe it, Joe? Like upgraded eBay?
Yeah, I would say it's actually very integrated eBay. You know, because this way you can actually like literally interact and talk to directly the people that are behind the creativity as the creativity's happening. So if you actually want to purchase something from them, you know, like you yourself have like communicated directly with other people that have commissioned artwork from you.
Yep.
And while you're in the process of making it, you can sit there and actually directly ask them, hey, does this look good? Or do you want me to change this? Or how do you want this? And
Yep.
so you're getting that information like firsthand. So you're actually part of the entire creative process. And Nixie says, that's amazing.
Thank you. So, if you guys are interested, I would suggest you guys try looking into Whatnot. It's a free app. You can meet a lot of great artists. You can get a lot of great artwork, especially mine. So, come on over and let's strike a deal. Let's see if we can do something. It's also, it's
I was gonna say in the YouTube app, I just did copy and paste of the you know where the Whatnot is at on this particular stream. So if they're interested, they can switch right over.
perfect.
And Madam Alexa says it is great art.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I do a lot of my rough sketches on Procreate. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Procreate, but Procreate is actually a very popular app for the iPad, and I use it heavily. So I figured, why not?
E10 Artwork says you should check out his Jalen Hurts piece that he just made.
Definitely. Have you started? Oh, so there's Derek. Have you started loading up your your shop here yet?
says I'm currently working on it now, and Jay Castillo Art just popped by.
That's right. Jay Castillo, what's up?
So Scotty Young and those guys, they do the Procreate as well.
I've seen a few videos on YouTube where Scotty Young has done it, and also Ryan Otley. He'll do a lot of his like sketch not sketch covers, but his cover work.
Yeah.
He'll do it digitally, and he'll format it and print it out, and then he'll finish it traditionally, which is what I'm doing now. That way you get the efficiency of working digitally, but you also still get the traditional.
The textures of traditional art.
Exactly. Exactly.
Demigod 825 just joined us.
Thank you for
Welcome,
joining.
Yeah.
I bought a blow dryer
Yeah.
so I can try drying off the ink and stuff for when I do watercolor.
Nice.
But you know what? I don't know if it works. Well, the blow dryer works. I'm sorry. Let me correct that. The blow dryer works, but I don't know if that really makes a difference like I thought it would, because if you don't wait long enough, it's gonna bleed no matter what.
Yeah, I gotta buy a blow dryer still because like I said, I don't have one because I'm bald, so I haven't had one for a while. So
Yeah.
I know I was thinking about getting one like next weekend maybe. But yeah, I want to get into that watercolor after taking that course with Evan and them because I found it to be very entertaining. But yeah, I just gotta find the right project to actually I gotta find time to actually play with it in between projects.
Yeah. So I'm going to use some watercolor to add on like the shading and stuff. But for a second I'll probably be muting.
Yeah, while you're doing the hair dryer.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
just make sure you let the viewers know.
Absolutely.
How that look?
So far, so good. Bobby Resin 3D print just showed up.
Yo, Bobby, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here, brother.
He says nothing much. Just, so guess he just relaxed this evening.
That's always good. It actually would have been. You remember when me and Grant went live, and I was using those colored inks
Yes.
to, like when I did. It was actually a Doom piece. Probably should have did that again. All right. So I'm gonna see if I can try blow drying this a little bit to get it to dry. Because if I can avoid the smudging or the smearing as much as possible, then I will. Because I want to do some tone right now. All right, let me mute myself. Can I do it on here? Uh, all right, thank you. Sorry about that, you guys. All right, so let's see if this is gonna work. I'm gonna try going on it with like a light ink wash.
All right. I saw you bought a Conair. Man, you went all out.
It was like $14. I couldn't find anything cheaper than that.
That's about how much I want to spend on one or less.
That's what I told my wife. I was like, I'm not trying to spend a bunch of money on this.
Yeah, I don't need a part specific hair dryer. I just need a regular dryer. I need a regular hair dryer, please. So.
Exactly. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can. I don't want it to be too dark either.
Right.
It's already looking dark. I'm gonna test it because I don't want the water it be too wet either. I'm testing this out right now to see if it's gonna pull up the ink.
You talking about the Copic ink you just put down?
Yeah.
Oh, it should be fine. I mean, by
Yeah.
now it should be dry by now. I know that when that stuff dries, it's ink proof and waterproof.
Yeah. I tried doing some other watercolor tests and I rushed it just a little bit more than I should have.
Yeah, it's a byproduct of like what we do. So wanting to
Yeah.
get to the finish line as quick as we can.
Mm-hmm. Probably go darker because I wonder if I can use like color too.
Well, I don't see why not. Were you able to finish watching any of the stuff that Jeffrey did earlier?
I fell asleep on part of it, but I did watch quite a bit of it.
I missed the finale that he had for the. I didn't get to see the finished piece so I'll probably have to try to go back and do like a rewatch of the Dark Child.
Yeah.
And I definitely did not see like hardly any of like his rescue before.
So I saw all of that. What I ended up like dropping out on was when he was doing. I didn't see the Sentinel head. I saw like he was pretty much finishing with it just now, but it's looking really good too.
Yeah,
And
I didn't see any of that. I was at work and I was kind of like bouncing in between like actually my job and like just trying to touch basic stuff and take a
yeah,
break here and there,
yeah.
So
I had an idea for a Sentinel head that I wanted to do on one of my on one of the X-Men covers that I have, because I have a few of those.
yeah, you got a couple of those X-Men covers, yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be kind of cool.
Can you see the tonal change?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I'm gonna force myself for the rest of the year to get used to watercolor. Remember we were talking about that.
Yeah. I think watercolor will be. I mean, that's why I started taking the steps that I started taking, is because I really want to. Uh, I don't want to say master it. I just want to become more proficient at it.
Yeah.
So I definitely want. I feel like it's a very useful tool to have in your toolbox.
Oh yeah. Agreed. I know that once I do get proficient at it, like you said, I'll have even more unique style. You know what I mean? Because I know what I'm good at and I know where my opportunities are. And I know that not every artist can do watercolors like Joey or, you know, Todd Beats doesn't really do watercolors. He does more painting or markers like me.
Yeah, right.
But still.
Yeah, I've got this guy that I work with who's he's like, man, you're a really good artist. You know what? I want you to paint like I have some old classic motorcycle tanks that I'm like refurbishing, and I want to get you to put some artwork on these motorcycle tanks. So I'm like, all right, I've never really done anything like that before, so I can't guarantee what it's gonna look like. But and he's like, no, I have faith in you because you're an artist. And I'm like, I don't think it really works like that, but. But you're willing to let me try, I'll do whatever. He's like, yeah. He's like, I got this motorcycle tank, and right there where you fuel it up at. He's like, I want that to be like a woman's head, and like the tank opening be like her mouth. And I'm like, I don't think that's gonna look the way you think it's gonna look, because
Not
if
with
you
your
think about
perverted mind.
no. I mean, if you think about like how the shape of a motorcycle tank is, I
Yeah.
mean, most of her head's gonna be falling off towards where the handlebars are at.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna see it.
Yeah. It's funny though because you put the gas thing in the mouth.
Right.
And that's what he wants.
That's what he wants.
Pervert.
Like that. So.
I'm getting this first layer down, and then I'm going to dry it again. because I want to speed this process up. I don't want, you know, I don't
Yeah.
want this to take forever in a day. I want to get onto that magic cover. I like how it's looking so far.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy just looking at it because I wasn't sure how it was going to look, like with the sketch, being printed out behind there.
Yeah.
But honestly, I feel like like that the ink wash kind of really blends that away. And Gravity 05 just joined us.
Hello, thank you for joining. Yeah, I mean, and the more that I do with it, the more it's going to look. It's going to look great. This much I know. I want to make this a little bit darker. Let me blow dry this for a second, real quick. I'm gonna mute you guys again. I don't want this to mess up your ears. Hold on. All right, you guys. Thank you
No
for your
problem.
patience.
And welcome in, Scoot's Card Show. I was gonna say something to you, but I got unmuted.
So what I do like about the blow dryer is
Yeah.
it reshapes the water. I mean,
Oh, that's kind
it
of cool.
reshapes the paper. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't feel like it's all warped and everything.
Yeah, it straightens it out when you put the heat to it. So it folds up when I put the water on it, obviously. But when I hit it with that water, I mean, when I hit it with the blow dryer, it reshapes it.
That's cool. Yeah, I used when I did that watercolor thing with Evan and them. I used like their normal watercolor paper, and it was all right. But when I actually used like any actual measure of water, it kind of felt like it was starting to warp a little bit.
Yeah.
But the one thing that he was telling me about, because he was talking about a different watercolor artist, and he's like, oh, that guy does like his stuff, like he uses like cotton paper, and so you can just like load it up and load it up and load it up with water, and it never warps. And I'm like, oh, that's what I got. I got like that Argent stuff, the hot press. And
Yeah.
it's the reason why it's expensive. I just was looking at it because it's cotton paper.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of very excited to try that.
I like this brush. Is it holds the water and the color really well,
Okay.
but it's really it's really soft.
That's cool because I know like I bought a couple of different brushes and I keep thinking like which brush I should buy. I never seem to buy one large enough because every time I come home and I start using the ones I've got, I'm like, no, this isn't big enough.
Yeah.
So I have a whole bunch of small brushes.
So the brush that I'm currently using is a size 6.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the biggest one I have is a 4.
I'm just layering this a little bit more.
Yeah, I like the fact that you went through and like darkened inside the hood there because it really allows the face to pop out more. It still looks like it's in shadows, but not as deep as like what's underneath the hood.
Perfect.
Atrila just joined us.
Thank
Unless
you.
I'm saying that wrong, it could be Atrila.
Thank you for being here. I do appreciate you. So, at some point, you kind of push the water around because it's got pigment. How we doing, Joe?
Just fine. I was checking on the other page real quick, and I'm just bouncing between them.
That's
Just
right.
making sure that we're all caught up.
That's why you the mod extraordinaire.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool mods out there, but none of them are quite like Joe.
Once I get my second wind, it'll be better.
After I do this, I'm a I'm gonna be moving on to another size brush. Did I show you? I'm gonna show you the actual um gosh from Street Fighter. I don't know why I'm spacing on his name.
Because you're concentrating on painting or brushing.
Yeah.
It's
Which
kind of like when and I completely got it earlier. Like when we watch like other artists, and they have to have a mod, but like in this instance, it's easier to actually listen to somebody say something to you while they're talking to interacting with the other people.
yeah.
So this way, you still don't have to look at what other people are saying, which right now nobody's saying anything.
They're
Because yeah, I mean,
they're so focused on what's happening right now.
yeah,
I don't blame them.
you're being extraordinarily focused, and sometimes it's difficult to divide your focus. And then when you do, you get. I don't want to say mess ups. I'm going to say happy accidents.
It's looking pretty cool. What should I do the background as, Joe?
Orange or red?
Orange or red?
Yeah. Even a yellow would be fine, but I would go definitely like an orange or something deeper, like an orange or a red.
All right.
Because it would definitely play off his the green of his hood.
So I want to try something. I don't know if it's gonna work out, but that's why I'm doing this.
Oh, you're gonna do the soak it and then like add this color, let it kind of wash.
Yeah. It's the wet on wet.
Yeah, nice. That's the technique that I actually thought I wanted to do the most with is the wet on wet.
And I'm gonna go in and darken that up. But right now I just want it to be a wash. All right, I'm gonna mute you guys so I can try drying it up a little bit.
No problem.
All right, you guys. Um, let's see if I can add some more. It's looking all right.
Yeah. Trusting the process.
Yeah, slowly but surely. All right, so I'm gonna do a light wash of green because I want to do, and I'm gonna try doing wet on dry this time. I'm cleaning the brush right now. How are we looking on YouTube?
So far, so good. I was just double checking that.
Is anyone there?
Yeah, so there's 2 people watching.
Is it you and me?
It could be.
Well, I don't have it up, so one of them is you.
One of them is probably me. But it kind of fluctuates. I mean, sometimes there's 5, and sometimes there's 2. But,
Yeah.
you know, every time I go back, the number changes. Hey, Scoot's Card Show just popped in again, and so did Iceman. Obviously, he's not going to say anything, Iceman or Scoot's Card, so I'll say welcome.
Welcome. Thank you guys for being here.
Scoot's Card says, how's it going? And Iceman says, hey, D and Joe. How's it going, man?
It's going well, fellas.
If Prince just joined us as well. How's it going, Div Chris? Well, Iceman, this is not the only thing he's going to be doing tonight. He just wanted to do like a warm up, and then after this, he's going to be working on a, oddly enough, magic cover for like the X-Men character. Iceman says he likes your technique, D.
Thank you. It's called guesswork, and we figure it out. I've been feeling really inspired by a lot of the artists that we've been watching and interacting with.
I'm telling you, that is one of the best things about this environment is just being able to like watch other people and just watch them and how they create, and then like listen to like them communicate while they're doing it. It just it makes you like it inspires you, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw this down to get some color on it, and then I'm gonna dry it again. I feel like it's drying pretty well. The paper is handling it pretty good, and so is the ink.
The backing board?
Yeah. The backing
I'll be honest
board.
with you, I was very interested to see how it was going to handle that much kind of, like the water and that technique, like how well the ink was going to dry in it and all that stuff.
Yeah. I'll show you some of the tests that I did off stream.
You don't want to show them on here, or you might lose a couple of viewers.
Yeah, we don't. They don't need to see all that.
Yeah. I remember I did as the Iceman said, behind the scenes. Absolutely, man. Behind the scenes, there should be like a director's cut.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was drawing a gambit, and I had did it for the cartoon block, and Evan had asked me, he's like, how did you make his eyes? Because his eyes look really crazy awesome. And I said, well, I had like this this blue iridescent ink, and that like you can paint with, and I said, and then I had like a pink marker, like the alcohol marker I put over the top of it after it dried, because because I thought like, oh, I can get the iridescent part and it would kind of pop through the the alcohol, it might work. I said I tried it a couple of different times, and every time I tried it, I'm like, yeah, this looks really, really fine. He's like, He's like, well, how did you come up with that concept? And I'm like, well, I didn't have a purple marker, so
Sometimes,
something else that wasn't gonna work.
and that's another thing that Joey was saying. Sometimes you learn a lot of great things just by messing up, by not having another way.
It didn't turn out to be a mess up at all. It turned out to be like, and so like I keep thinking about stuff like that, like, oh my goodness, when am I gonna try this again?
Yeah.
Or something similar to it. So like I have like, and after I did that, I mean, I went out and I bought like a 12-pack of like this iridescent ink, different colors. So I mean, I've got like a flat, like the flat regular inks, and I got like the iridescent inks as well. So yeah. One of these days, I'm gonna do an ink wash with some of these like crazy inks.
I want to see it. All right, I'm going to dry this off one more time. I'm gonna mute the audience, you guys, so I don't blow out your eardrums with this.
So I have already decided that there's something you need to change.
What?
On your hair dryer, I think you need to wrap like the tip of it a couple of different times in like your blue masking tape, so that you can cover up with this Con Air, and then you can write your degraves on
there. Okay. Let's do this because I want to.
I mean, if they want to support you and send some donations, then it'll be a Con Air, but don't give them publicity without paying for it.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna do another light coat of like ink wash, and then while that other brush that I was using originally dries a little bit, I'm gonna do the yellow.
Where are you gonna put the yellow?
For the gold on his face.
Oh, the medallion, yeah, the medallion areas. So I think on his mask, you should probably just put like really small, mild highlights of the red to indicate the background,
Mm-hmm.
And then that would be super dope. See, right now over on YouTube, you have 3 people watching now.
Look at us go.
I know. Like I said, it fluctuates. I watched well, I didn't watch it. I actually saw it was on earlier today several times because I listen to YouTube music when I'm at work, and I had seen where there was an artist doing a drawing for 10 hours straight, and I'm like, all right, so that's not that big of a deal. But what I find like entertaining is I wonder how many of those viewers actually stick around, because it seems like honestly, like on live stuff, like you don't get a lot of people sticking around for a long period of time.
It depends. Sometimes Like I do the same thing. Like I'll pop in and out because I want to see what the progression looks like. But maybe what you're doing at that very moment isn't quite entertaining. Or, if you're like us and you have a mod extraordinaire, most people just stick around because they don't want to miss anything Joe has to say.
Yeah, I doubt that. Mr. Jayhawks just joined us as well as AMAC 5,000. I'm sorry, AMAC 50,000. Man, I shorted that guy for like 10 times.
Wow. Thank you guys for being here, gentlemen. We're doing a little bit of watercolor study, and then we're going to be working on a sketch cover. I got, I'll be, another reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying to see like how this ink is working.
AMAC says that dude looks cool.
Thank you. And then pretty soon I'll be going in and doing some of the like the darks, but we probably won't be doing that. Well, today's Friday, and you said you have more time.
Yep.
Okay. Well, when you're tired, I'll be tired. Okay.
You got it.
All right, buddy.
The Sandman just showed up. Welcome, Sandman. Sandman says, hey. So, just happy to have you here.
Thank you for being here, brother.
He says that dude was looking nice.
Thank you. Thank you. I might even auction it if anybody wants it. If y'all feeling like y'all wanna talk, y'all wanna talk nasty, let's do it. Was that too much, Joe?
No, actually, I appreciated it, that's for sure.
That's right. You always support
And,
me.
and if you don't want to talk nasty, then just tip your dancer, and, that's fine by me.
Slowly but surely, he's coming together. All right. Where should I put some red? I could put a little red on this.
I would go just like a hint, like on like the brow and like on the nose, maybe on the lower part of the cheek too. You know,
Yeah.
maybe on his, like where the bright spots are at, like his nose, his cheek, his brow, and his chin, but not a lot. I wouldn't do a lot, and I would do it almost kind of like not super dark.
Get rid of some of this red. that kind of looks like a good skin tone too, right?
Almost.
Almost, huh?
Yeah.
Let me clean off this brush a little bit. Let's see if this might work. What color should I make his eyes? Like green?
Yeah. I think his eyes are brown or green. Give me a second. I'll double check it.
I feel like it always makes sense that his eyes would like glow green.
Well, it says in this is why I'm not 100% positive, but it seems like that they're always being depicted as either brown or blue. But this says even though they have been shown as being brown, every time, if you go back into like the Marvel universes that were created back in the 80s, they always say that his eye color is supposed to be blue. And if anybody knows anything about wanting to be comic accurate, it's Iceman.
What did Iceman say?
He hasn't said anything. Snake Harris just popped in. I just mean like how Iceman was definitely all about exactly how that belt had to look. So I get that.
Oh yeah.
Dora Chris is in the house. Welcome in, Dora Chris. Hopefully everything's going good for you tonight, Snake. Oh, getting ready for a book signing tomorrow for your comic or for something different?
That's so dope.
He says, "Yep, awesome. That's awesome."
That's what I'm talking about. I love when the homies win.
No kidding, right? Every time he says something positive about that comic, I just think about how that chick was like all about like, oh, don't spend so much time on that. F that chick. One day Snake's gonna pull up in his Ferrari and she's gonna be like, working at McDonald's and yeah, you know how it's gonna be. Just make sure when you pull up to that McDonald's, like even if you have to run home for an hour, get yourself a girl with a big set of Hooters just to try to show off. Even if you're just renting that car too, so. Snake says, pull up like what your sister's doing, bitch. Fanboy just showed up and Snake, Iceman says, congrats, Snake. Snake says that Dr. Doom is looking good.
Thank you, G.
And Iceman's talking to Snake saying that he's truly happy for all you do and for your saying. Yeah, I am. I'm super happy. Like I mean, like you said, this is a really great community because it's like you hear the positive stuff like this, and all it does is it just inspires the rest of us.
Heck yeah. I just wanted to get this first layer down. All right. I think we spent enough time on this. I'm going to start doing some inking on there. Iceman says, D, you don't give yourself enough credit. Your work is really good. Man, thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
Oh my god.
What?
You're gonna get such a big ego about that now.
Finally, because Iceman notices me. What more do I need? Nah, Iceman has been showing. He's been showing so much support. I'm gonna put this to the side and I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, you guys. I'm gonna change out these waters. I'm gonna clean off the lid. Give me 2 minutes. Well, not 2 minutes. It'll take a little longer.
So Iceman says that he's a tough critic, but you know what? I'm sure that if he ever sees my stuff, I'm pretty sure he'll be ripping into me a good one.
He says what?
I said Iceman says that he's a tough critic.
Yeah. Thankfully, I won you over, so I'm glad about that.
Welcome in, by the way, Louis Burns. Hope you enjoy what you're watching.
You guys can look at that while I get this other stuff changed up real quick. This is what we're going to be inking, and I'm thinking about doing some watercolor on that, but I'm doing it because I actually have 3 of those books, and I want to test it out and see how it does.
Welcome back, Bobby. Let's see.
I might auction this off.
Snake said you're over there doing art dishes.
Since I want to try it on a sketch cover, I don't want the water to be dirty. Starting out dirty.
So now let me ask you a question. Are you gonna put like one of those backing boards in between the comic and the front page?
Yeah.
So like nothing bleeds through?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Because of, I think it was Custom Cut who told me about buying the backing boards, which is why I bought them. So I'm gonna test that out. All right, you guys. This is exciting. Because will he ruin the sketch cover? We don't know, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the day,
The nice
it's
thing is if you do, you've got two other backups.
I do. I have a bunch of them. I have a bunch of covers. I just ordered one more Street Fighter cover because I want to have backups. All right, all right, you guys. Put this over here. How does this look? Does it look okay?
Yeah, looks perfectly fine.
What about the viewers? You guys digging that?
Yeah,
Thank,
Snake said you got this.
thank you, G. That's the homie right there. I'm gonna be moderating for him. Hey, you guys, subscribe to Snake Harris. He's got a show coming up on Tuesday, and I'm gonna be moderating with him on that. So I'm excited to see this dude goes in. His detail work is it's too much. It's too much. He makes it hard for the rest of us artists on whatnot. The rest of us whatnot artists.
Yeah, I know both you and Iceman were getting robbed earlier, like over on Jeffries.
Can I tell you a secret? I'm gonna
Yeah.
let you into a secret. I was just bidding, so they would bid and it would drive up the price.
Oh,
I was hoping. Well, I was hoping that I would get it, but at the end of the day, I was helping Jeffrey. Don't tell him though.
okay, I won't tell him.
Nonsense. All right. Let me know if I'm ever like too far off.
I will let you know.
You guys are gonna watch me ink. I'm more of a sketch artist, but I can do the ink process a little bit.
Yeah, that was something I had said something earlier. I was kind of hoping that Jeffrey was going to show up today because I've noticed that every time I watch his show, he's using a different ink pen. Snake says that he really wants to do that Randy Rhodes card with a train in the background.
I'm using a point 0.3 right now.
Hey, Snake, by chance, that train you want to do is it a crazy train? Yeah, but that's how it goes, yeah. I mean, if you want to be super controversial about it, Snake, I guess you could, instead of a train in the background, you can have like a plane in flames on a tour bus, but that might be too soon.
Joe.
I know. I know.
You need to relax, friend.
Snake says LOL.
Of course he would laugh at that foolishness. I feel like I really just I'm trying to go light on this because when I do the watercolor, I don't want it to lift up too much.
Yep, I get you.
I
Part of me wonders if you should have done the watercolor first, and then just like let the textures of like your pencils underneath the watercolor kind of just slightly define some of the stuff, and then you could have gone over it just like a little bit with your pen, but like not gone over all of the pencils that were showing.
I feel like that might have been a better suggestion before I started that.
And guess what? Snake just said that's exactly what he was going to say too.
I do it this way because when I wipe off the pencils, I don't want it locked in. Like, okay, so you know how you can't go over pencils with Copics?
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
I can.
You're one of the few.
Actually, I can tell you like a really cool technique if you want one of these days. But are you talking like regular pencil or?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can. It just I don't usually do it, but
I
I
don't
know
either
color pencil.
because when I was looking into all of this stuff, that was one of the things that they were definitely saying, like, you want to avoid that because even David Finch. So let me not speak like I know, but when I was watching all of those David Finch videos, that was one
Okay,
of the things that he was pretty adamant on because he said it locks it in. So they never did.
I get you. I get you. And Snake says you can always just sharpen the inks when you are done as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that I totally understand. I really do. But I know like I'll go through and I will ink something, and then I will go through on certain areas, like when I'm doing clothing or a shadowed area, and I'll take like my Prismacolor and I'll put it on the paper, and then I'll go over that like the whole area, like in with the Copic, and because the Prismacolor is under the Copic, it actually gives it kind of an interesting flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like kind of a nice little texture to it.
I could dig it. How's that looking?
So far, so good.
I appreciate you, Joe. You're all right in my book. I don't care what
Yeah,
everyone else says about you.
honestly, I really, 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 really am digging her hair.
Thank you.
Everything else is pretty okay, but that hair is right on.
Meh, 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 meh. Right on
Yeah.
time.
So,
Hmm. Try not to turn it too much for you guys, but gotta
it's
do
not
what I
bad.
gotta do.
You're doing perfectly fine.
Thank you. I'm gonna be coming in and like touching up a lot of this stuff. You know what I do like about the inking process?
What?
You can correct a lot of things too. Like a lot of the things that you weren't really sure about, You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you just don't ink it.
No, I get it. Welcome in, Sue Bird.
Who?
Sue Bird.
Welcome in.
Nick says, "Oh yeah."
Snake gets it.
I'm glad he does because usually when I ink stuff in, I'm like, after I ink it in, I'm like, boy, that was a mistake.
Mm-hmm. You know who I really like? I'm not gonna say like I'm jealous of, but I really love his technique. Deviant Apple. If you
I
guys
haven't
aren't
watched it. I haven't watched any of his stuff yet.
not yet,
Not yet.
definitely check him out. He is a great. I think he's an acrylic painter.
Nice. And Snake says that he needs to learn. He needs to. Well, he obviously knows how to do it, but he needs to work on his cross hatching.
Yeah. Joe knows that's something that I've built up um, for a little while now, huh, Joe?
Yeah, you've been doing that quite a bit, but that's because you've gotten so good at it.
I wouldn't say that.
I would.
And her suit, I took some liberties because I'm trying to, be a little different. I want to make sure that I have like the key features, but I've seen different ways that her suit was done.
Yes, there's like so many different ways. So it's yeah, you can't really go wrong. There's so many different versions of it.
I'm sorry, I'm all off. You gotta let me know if I'm off the screen.
No, I think you're perfectly fine.
Okay.
I'm guessing this guy likes Kesha.
Hmm.
Nick said she looks like she's about to plunge a toilet real good. I was gonna say something very similar to that. I was gonna say, you know what? There's something off about her, but I don't know what it is. There's something really dirty about her that I really like.
That you really like.
But I don't think it's her music. Although there's a couple of her songs I like, but I'm just saying.
Wait, Who are you talking about? You talking about the piece, or are you talking about
Uh,
Kesha?
Ketchup.
Is that who Snake was talking about?
Oh no, I just realized he was talking about Magic. She looks like she's about to plunge the toilet. That's hysterical. I was thinking about Kesha. My bad.
Joe, you're about this close to getting fired.
I know. Smoker says Red Hulk blanks are coming out this week. D, you might want to check your local shop on Wednesday.
Word. Thank you.
But I tell you what, if you could have told the comic industry back in the 80s and the 90s that instead of printing all those variant covers, all they had to do is print an extra cover that didn't have anything on it, and they could save money on the artist, man, they wouldn't have believed you at all. So do you have any shows coming up anytime soon?
Um, I've gotten a lot of like invites, but nothing that I've accepted. My latest show is March 8th, and I'm doing a multicultural fest in Moreno Valley. But I'm not vending. I'm doing it like I'm helping them set it up.
You're helping them do what?
Set it up.
Oh.
I messed up that line a little bit more than I wanted to.
Which line did you mess up?
Doesn't matter.
That's right. If I can't see it, I don't think you messed it up, right?
Exactly. When I watch some of the bros do their stuff, they're so like free with it. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, I was looking at that today, and I was like, man, how are you so free with the ink? And I'm like, I play with the ink, and I'm like, scared of it. Welcome back in, Gravity.
I love my mask in the city. I heard the village is pretty. I heard there's people that look like me to the T, so it's fitting. I heard they like to lift their voices through the roofs and the ceilings, and that you can pour out your feelings with no judgment or kidding. And there is cool falling in love, and that it's not just for the touch, and it ain't all about the love, and they get blessings from above, and they get lonely still, but over time it's used to heal. And I've been over mine for real, but so my mind is too surreal. I'm reaching on, I'm trying to stretch like on the edge, but that's a need to know. But you can guess, just take a sec, look through the keyhole. I wanna find something to belong, like if something could belong to me, then maybe I can feel alive. We live from the village, baby. Incognito. Far away from me. Incognito. Came in. Incognito.
Let me ask you a question. When you go to finish this, are you gonna do black kind of ink wash like on the dark parts of her outfit that's super shadowed?
yeah.
Or, okay. Yeah, I noticed that some of the other guys use, the ink brushes, like oh man, like, I'm drawing a blank, but like the pens that have like the brush tips on them, real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use those very often. And if I do is because I'm like inking in like a big area. I'm not like what you're doing right now, fine detail. So. Looking good to me so far.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna give it a second to dry, and then start erasing some of the pencil. But I need to do a sort. I would use a straight edge. I need to get I need to get a clear ruler.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get like one of those like the clear. I was actually looking for one the other day. That's like the imperfect triangle, the right angle triangle, whatever you want to call them, because sometimes you can get those and they have like the beveled edge so that you can do ink without it like being pulled up underneath it. But I saw one the other day and I was like, oh, that's exactly what I was wanting, but it's not. It doesn't have a beveled edge; it's just flat. It's like that, though.
I'm gonna change this song. But the reason why I say that is because I'll use a ruler and I won't be able to see. Like, so I still feel like my lines, even with the ruler, they're straight because I'm using a ruler, but they're crooked because the ruler is crooked.
Right, I get you.
So for now, we just gonna work with the wobblies.
Oh, jokes just popped in.
Chokes. What's up, Chokes? How you doing, bro?
He's like, oh, he's up. He says, what's good, D? How you doing, man?
What up? What up? What up? We're doing a few things today. I was doing some watercolor on this Doom piece, and then I'm gonna ink and put a little color on Magic here.
Jojo just popped in as well.
Welcome.
Iceman came back. Iceman, is it your wife that also has an account?
I think so. Is Miss Ice?
Or is it like Iceman's wife is what it is? Yeah.
No, I think it's Miss Ice, Iceman. But there's a few of them now. Come to find out, I need
Oh,
to.
yeah, Mrs. Iceman is what he said, so, okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and get Mrs. Graves on here.
I can tell you which stream she's not going to want to watch while I'm moderating it.
She already hears you every time.
I know. I'm surprised she hasn't already sent me some hate mail.
Oh.
Bill, I'm gonna need you to just shut up once in a while.
She looks at you like a non-factor.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, she's like, "Who is Joe?" I was like, "You always ask that every time. Do you not remember?" Or
you know what? I have that kind of effect on women.
Yeah.
Iceman said you should get your wife on here.
I just might. I'll see if Gaffrey gave me a free piece. That's her skin. This is a bar. I should probably. That's his bandana. Yeah. This is all metallic. Kind of mapping things out a little bit.
Yeah.
How's it looking so far?
So far, so good.
Okay.
Iceman says fire. I don't even know who it is.
Like you really don't know who it is, or?
I'm sure I know for a fact he knows who it is.
Oh, I'm like.
No, he says nope. He says he has no idea. What's crazy is weren't you on Jeffrey's stream earlier when he was doing his Belt Child? And you were bidding on that piece, although technically it was before.
Yeah, I feel like there was a whole conversation about it.
Right. Okay. So let me ask you a question, Iceman. About how far back does your comic knowledge go? Welcome, Joseph. Iceman, I'm just gonna. Okay, so this is Tatiana Rasputin. It's Colossus's younger sister. Yeah, so you should know her from like the X-Men and stuff like that. So how's it going, Joseph? And Joseph says this is a sick cover. So this is just like how she like the current iteration of like what she looks like when she starts to like summon her soul sword, and she gets that armor stuff on her left arm. So that's just kind of what her outfit looks like now. No problem, man. I don't know a lot, but I know a little bit about a lot. Yeah, me and Dee were talking about this character the other day. We were talking about how, like, out of everybody that's in that family that's a mutant, Colossus's older brother, Mikhail, and Ilyana, they're, like, stupid powerful. And then there's Colossus, and I think Colossus is the coolest out of all of them, but what do I know? But yeah, magic is broken powerful. But then again, so is Mikhail. Mikhail's kind of like a reality warper, but on a much smaller scale. He's not like Franklin Richards.
All right. I'm gonna wait a second before I start erasing on her. I think I want to do one right here.
One what?
A spike.
Oh, okay.
But instead of having it, I'm gonna do it straight out.
She's cool when she turns into demon form. Yeah, the Dark Child with the wings, and she's got the goat legs and stuff like that, and the horns popping out. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely a wicked looking character when she gets going. Yeah, I felt like when I was growing up, I thought that like one of the reasons why Ilyana had the soul sword was it was like because of her position as like the ruler of Limbo.
Mm-hmm.
But now they have like a new character that's Rasputin 4, who's like a kind of like an amalgamation clone of like a bunch of different characters like Colossus and Ilyana, and it's like somebody else that like is like combined with them, but I forget like all the combinations. But she's like one of those like in this alternate timeline where Sinister took over and was cloning everybody and then like matching up all their genes and stuff like that. But she has like 4 or 5 different people's powers all in one. But she also has a soul sword that's identical to Ilyana's, and I've always been like, okay, so if she's in our current reality because they kept her from the other timeline, and they both have like soul swords that are like saying that they're the ruler of limbo. I wish they would actually resolve some of this stuff. So Iceman says, all right, fellas, the East Coast is going to go up to bed. Have a great rest of the stream. Have a good night, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for stopping by. You have a good one.
And Snake Harrison's the same. I'm not sure if that means he's going to bed or if he's just saying see you.
Thank you for stopping by, bro.
Yeah, Snake says night night.
Sorry, I'm all quiet and stuff.
No, you're fine. I was too. So I was watching the process.
Judging. You're judging like, you shouldn't have done that.
That's all right. Someday Da Vinci just showed up.
What's
And
up?
I wasn't thinking like anything like that. He says, "What's up, my guy?"
How you doing, brother? I'm chilling. Working on this sketch cover, trying to be like some of the greats. I'm gonna make this pretty much black. And this is
Yeah,
gonna
there's
be
quite a
black.
bit of her costume that's black, so
Yeah.
even it's not skin. Someday Da Vinci says, Coolio, I'm winding down. Worked a 14-hour day yesterday, so he's feeling it today.
Oof.
Man, that's exactly how I feel, and that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, is winding down tomorrow. I don't know how much I'm going to be doing tomorrow, but I know at some point Sunday's really going to be my art day.
And what are you gonna be doing?
When or what?
What? What are you gonna be
I'm
doing?
going to work some more on those cards that I showed you, because I started working on those turtles cards, and I got like 5 more to do. I want to do a Splinter Shredder, Bebop, Rocksteady, and a Casey Jones, and then I'll be done with that set, and then I can move on to something different. Think it's a bad idea?
No. I think it's gonna be good. I'm excited to see what you do.
noticed that like on here, it seems like a lot of guys really like doing small art. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I think they
The
do small
sketch
art because,
cards.
well, I'm gonna say small art period, just because it seems like you can crank it out quick.
Yeah.
So,
That was something that I noticed too.
part of me was thinking like I don't really like doing small art, so I wonder if maybe that would be my niche, is if I just do big art. Of course, it's obviously going to take a little more time, but you know, I don't know. I'll still play around with everything until I find what works best for me. You know.
Yeah.
The nice thing is that the small art is still, it's helping me like get quicker doing like similar things. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once I did the first card, it took me like an hour to do the first card. But then once I figured out what I was doing, I was like, I knocked the other 3 cards out like in an hour and a half for the other 3. So I felt like I was getting faster each time I was doing it because I was starting to figure out what I wanted to do with it and how I wanted it to look.
These are black for sure.
Yep.
Her hair is blonde, right?
Yep. You're correct. And I feel like the black that's like on those horns and the black that's on her sword, like the hilt, is almost like a non-reflective black. Like it's almost
It's
like
just completely black, huh?
yeah, like I was gonna say like that Papa Smitty showed up by the way too.
Pop, what's up, bro?
Yeah, I feel like they're like that black that they put on cars now, that black 3.0 or whatever it is, where it's
Yeah.
so dark it doesn't even reflect light.
I said we going black. That the X is red, no?
I believe so, yes.
Can you verify that for me?
I absolutely will.
How you doing, Pop? What's up, man? Look, we were working on this too earlier.
Yep, it is absolutely 100% red.
Absolutely 100% red.
That is correct.
I don't think I have absolutely 100% red.
Well, it's okay if you do shades of it, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Papa Smitty says he's doing good. And He says that he was thinking about drawing Magic also. I feel like it's a running theme this week. She told me don't be a stranger, but that's not what friends do. Girl, I know what that means. If you think of what I think, you're thinking that. This one he wants to know how much is this going to be going for?
Starting off at 60. But I might increase it because it's going to be watercolor and not just. But I think 60 is safe. That's. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start most of my sketch covers at 60. What you think about that, Joe?
I'll take your word on it, man. I've never done a sketch cover before in my life.
What's that mean?
He says he's got it. He's got he's gotcha.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've never done one of these before. D10 Art would like to know, what would you charge for digital work?
It depends on what you want, because digital work is a lot easier for me to do. And I'm really comfortable doing digital work. So, if you want like a commission or something like that, um, God, because now, so my commissions normally start at 220. However, because I'm doing whatnot and I gotta ship things out, I can't. I haven't found a way to ship out how I typically would do it, which would be in a 14-inch matted frame. and I'll show you what that looks like so you have an example. So I know for sure I can do an 8 by 10 or 8.5 by 11 non-matted.
No, he says, say for example, full body 11 by 17.
A full body 11 by 17. It's not the issue of doing it per se. It's how am I going to ship it? You know what I mean? I got to package it in a manner that's going to arrive safely. And I got to get that figured out. So let's talk about it. Slide into my DMs and we'll go from there.
And also he says, Papa Smitty wants to know, when are you working on the storm?
I can do the storm this weekend. Did you want to see it again?
He says, yep.
Okay. Give me
I was
1
gonna
second.
say yes. I was gonna say yes anyway because I want to see it. But
Mhm.
D10 is Derek says, I'm mainly asking for a perspective of charging for his own work.
Oh, for you, what would you charge?
Yeah, that's what he's asking. So this way he's trying to gauge what he should be charging when he's doing his style.
So if you're doing an 11 by 17 full body, I would say start at 220. That's what I would start at. But your talents might be more uh, technically advanced than mine, so take that as a grain of salt, okay?
He says, okay, thanks.
No problem. Let me show you what that other thing looks like. This storm. It's still rough, but I'm gonna be fixing that. And look, you can see my doom sketch, but
So what are you gonna be doing with that one this weekend?
I'm gonna clean it up because I was just kind of mapping stuff. It started off as just a headshot, but then I started mapping off a little bit extra. So I'll probably clean it up and do the official line work and make it an official headshot for sure, or a bus shot since it's mainly a bus shot. He said, I have put out prices already, but not too many people are messaging me. What? Where are your prices at? What is it that you're selling?
Papa says I'd buy a rough. He says, can you save me the rough? Save me one rough.
He said, I'd buy it rough. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I could do that. It's no problem.
And Brown says, awesome looking magic.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm a try putting. So I was thinking in the background that I was going to do some sort of pattern, right? But I was thinking that yellow would be good behind her. What you think, Joe?
I wouldn't be opposed to yellow.
Right? Because it's like she's like a hell, so I was thinking like a fire thing. Because I'm right-handed, it gets so dirty over here on the right.
Right, I get you. Pop Spitty says, great idea. And Derek says on Instagram, he's selling traditional as well as digital work, and the prices are pinned on his IG page.
And you said no one hit you yet? Have you started putting your prices here on whatnot? I think you mentioned that earlier in the chat. I'm not sure.
He says not yet.
All right, let me take a picture of this. I wonder if I can take a picture. Did it close the thing? No. Okay.
It's still good.
Okay. Hold on. Let me take a picture real quick. All right, Joe, how you doing?
I'm doing perfectly fine, man.
How we doing on time?
So far so good.
So far, so good.
We got royalty in the house now.
Oh, we have the real chin strap. The real chin strap is here. What's up, bro? How you doing?
He says, "Hey, bro."
All right, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can watercolor a sketch cover. How you feel about that?
Chin says, "I'm good. Just checking in on my way to bed."
That's right. So I'm thinking of starting with yellow, right? I should start by her and work my way out. I should do like a whole wash.
Chin says he's excited to hear how watercolor works on this. Papa Smith says, "Be careful and make sure the inks are dry."
I know, that's why I'm waiting. I even waited a while before I did the erasing. Now you got me nervous. Now you got me nervous. It's because I'm nervous. I see some examples that look good where it's like a red, purple.
Papa Smith says this is a brave move.
I know, but why not? At the end of the day, I have two other ones. Look.
It's a bold
Oh,
move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays out.
I bought a holder. Maybe I should turn it around. I should turn it around this way so I can see them. That makes more sense. So if I mess it up, then that's for me, and I'll uh, I'll cry myself to sleep.
We sent you prices on you on Instagram.
Okay. All right. So what are we thinking with the background? Are we gonna do some yellow, or because I like the yellow idea, but I also like the red. I also like because her hair is blonde,
Right.
having the
The yellow background with the blonde hair is probably not going to work too well.
This is true. This is true. Okay, so maybe I can just do. I can do.
Papa Smitty's thinking the same thing. He's thinking reds instead because he was thinking complementary colors. So I know that's kind of what we were all sitting there thinking, like, because the majority of her outfit's black.
Black.
You know, she has the blonde hair, and then she has the red X that's on her shoulder. So, you know, the rest of it's all skin tone. So, I mean, if you went with like the red that kind of like moves it to like a purple, I think you'd be fine. But the problem is with the purple is there's a chance, depending on where you put that, it could blend too much in with like the black of her outfit, you know?
Yeah. Skin tone. Skin tone. This is gonna be her like leggings, black.
Yep.
It's her belly. So that's skin tone, skin tone, skin tone right here, skin tone right here.
Yeah.
Skin tone. This is all gray. Forget it. Whatever. I can. We gonna be bold. And like I said, I can easily cry later. Cry myself. If I just abruptly end the stream, you know why.
Okay. You know what? If you want to get bold, I say just go get like the Rust-Oleum can out of the garage and let's get crazy.
And make sure that this thing is clean because I don't want to mix colors.
You need to go do some dishes real quick.
No, but I am gonna rinse this brush off and make sure there's no leftover color from it. Hold on.
Welcome in, fanboy. D will be right back. He's just rinsing out some brushes.
Yeah, I'm back. All right. So I got some more, and I rinsed out this brush pretty good. So I'm gonna try doing a light red. Let me get the blow dryer ready. All right, Joe.
You about ready?
Yeah. I don't want a lot of. This thing holds so much water.
Yeah, and I don't think that those covers are super resilient against water.
Right. So I'm trying to adjust for that. All right, you ready?
Absolutely. I want to see how this is going to go. So how often do you wash your glove out?
I actually do it. I've done it twice already, and it really depends on how dirty it gets. But it's been about a week now.
I was only wondering because I know you're saying like how you get like a lot of smudges on the right side, and I was like, I wonder if his glove is dirty.
I don't. I mean, that makes sense, but I feel like it's also just because that's where my hand is, and I gotta figure out the best way to approach my my approach when I'm like, doing all this stuff.
Yeah, yeah, because honestly, you got to figure out how to be comfortable. So.
Yeah.
Pride and ego got you more like Dan DeVito. Life is out, you never get to take a single free throw. But I'm gonna chill out on the bench and be out with paying evil with evil. I evil can evil over the BS. Some people in my contest and I ain't ready to see it. Cause I'm still working out how I can work on my resentment. Hit me low below the belt, ain't coming back without protection. The yellow season keep the verses high and ready. Tribe full of beats, they found us wandering the Serengeti. My knees are weak and my palms sweaty. That holy smoke, the fans threw up their hands and keeping Marshall's mom spaghetti. Christian, but I isn't no political figure. Maybe I was image, I don't fit in your picture. I grew up with cops pull up and call you a nigga, so I can't pretend that a party got my interest considered. Look, I'm a family guy, I turn the same from a sinner, but if you disrespect a baby,
Oh, right in the kissing.
I done earned my stripes, I look a little like Pickle. They used to put me down, but now I'm picked up the litter. I pick up a pistol, a pen, and then I pen in a pistol officially. I left the tree alone like switching the Kindle. I thought in 2021 I hit my biggest potential. Did triple, guess my faith was just a little too little. A mustard seed is what you need, huh? Little dip in water, plus the sun will grow a tree, huh? Obedience be the fruit and who can't even bow with me when Jesus come through clouds and breeze. Yeshua is more correct.
Yeah, honestly, that looks pretty good. I like how you're doing that.
Trying to get some variation. There's still water on it, so if you let it sit a little longer, more of the pigment.
Papa Smitty says nice. I think both Papa Smitty and I are both like astonished at the moment.
How dare you
Not in a
doubt
bad
me?
way. Not. I was just like I said because I just wasn't sure how watercolor was going to really work on this, and the fact that it's working this well, I'm kind of very, very astonished. You got bigger cojones than me, buddy.
I know. And that didn't start with this. Meh, 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 meh.
I was going to agree with you, but
Hmm. Do you know what it is? Okay. I'm gonna mute you guys for a second so I could blow dry this.
no problem.
That don't look bad.
No, it doesn't.
That don't look bad at all.
Not at all.
All right, so um, I do want to tape it though, so the cover stays down. You think I should?
The blue tape should be perfectly fine. I mean, because it'll peel off without tearing it.
We're gonna find out. Oh. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. It's your boy D Graves and the mod extraordinaire Joe.
Happy to always be here, man.
Thank you. I'm glad that you are here with me.
Derek says when it comes to getting prints made, he struggles finding a place that gives quality prints.
That's why I started printing them myself.
So buy a good printer.
Yeah. Do it yourself. I feel like that's too short. So
Yeah, like I said, I saw a really, really, really good printer, but the printer itself was $1,500, and then the whole thing is the ink cartridges are another $500, and then quality paper, God knows how much that is, So it's a lot of money.
definitely.
Welcome in, Cloudy Ghost. Nice to have you.
Huh?
I said, welcome in, Cloudy Ghost. It's nice to have you.
Thank you for being here, man. You're watching us do an experiment right now. What a time to be alive. Right, Joe?
You're not kidding, right? I got to thinking about your problem with shipping larger pieces. And I got to thinking, like, if you custom cut like larger pieces of cardboard, and with like a sandwich your artwork in between them, and then tape the edges down, and then like essentially then taped like a what do you call it, like paper over it so you could address it. That might work.
Yeah. I just want to. I like keeping it simple. The bigger the print, is more things I got to figure out.
Yeah, trust me. I was actually going to talk to you about stuff like that and ask you questions, but it seems like you kind of were like already like somebody asking you about stuff like that already.
Yeah. I was just something that I considered, that I thought about it, like how, because my most common print that I sell at my pop ups are the 14-inch matted. And I was like, man, how would I package that without it being,
Compromised.
yeah, too much of a hassle for
So
multiple reasons?
do you buy the 14-inch matting already matted, or do you make your own?
I mat it myself.
So you have like a cutter and stuff like that for that?
I have a cutter, yeah.
Man, you are set up.
Yeah. All right. So I'm thinking I should go in with, gosh, like some red and purple, maybe? Build off of the orange with red, darker as I go out.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
So I should start my reds like here.
Yes. And then the purples will be closer to the edge.
That frames her up a little bit. And I'm a baby step this with this red, and maybe build up on the values on it. I don't know if that red is.
Actually, I like that red because it's kind of like a nice transition between that red and the yellow.
It's about to get really red now.
Okay.
I know. It's too late. I just gotta stick with that decision. I think over here's gone.
That's really good, though.
Huh?
Excuse me, I said that looks really, really good.
I'm gonna blow dry it real quick.
Okay.
All right. So that don't look that bad.
No,
Let's see if I can get a smaller brush and do her skin. I'm gonna do her skin, and then, or should I do her hair? Because her hair is gonna be yellow. I could do her skin. I'll do her skin. I want to get a like a new brush. How you guys doing, viewers? Is this looking all right? How's it doing?
I think it looks fine, but we'll see what they say. Don't Doodle says it looks great.
Thank you so much.
Derek says he'll catch you later.
All right. I'll see you later, bro. Um, Maybe I should get a different brush.
I thought you were getting a new brush.
Huh?
So I thought you were getting a new brush.
All of this pain is never gonna go. Stronger than ever, like making the bones. Tearing this down, like then we gon' go. That's what the dead left us on our own. Through all this shit, we still gon' grow. Counted this out, but they don't know. We the people standing together, yeah, you know we on. We the people standing together, yeah, you know we on.
You ever wonder what a belt like that is really doing to help her?
Right. I was even thinking like, man, I hope I didn't do it right. Do it wrong.
Stronger than ever, like making the bones. Tearing this down, like then we gon' go. That's what the dead left us on our own. Through all this shit, we still gon' grow. Counted
Harry's
this out,
fragrance
but
just
they
showed up.
don't know. We the people standing together,
Hello.
yeah, you
Thank you
know
for
we
being
on.
here.
We the people standing together, yeah, you know we on. Where we from, people look at us and they terrified. Come from the ghetto, where them niggas they be busting on. Remember days when we was struggling trying to get it done. Nowadays I make these songs and make them more they spawn. All of this pain is never gonna go. Stronger than ever, like milk in the bones. Tearing us down, like then we gon' go. Left us for dead, left us on our own. Through all this shit, we still gon' grow. Counting us out, but they don't know. We the people standing together, yeah, you know we on. We the people standing together, yeah, you know we on.
For her face, I'm gonna do a smaller brush. I feel like on her arm it went a little like more red than I wanted it to. Let me mute this real quick.
It's not that bad.
Alright, let me get this little brush. Oh, this is so dirty. I was just about to do her face.
I didn't know if you were talking about your brush or that conversation we were having earlier about ketchup.
No, I was about to paint. I was about to paint the face area. I might have to just get a new brush.
Yeah, I know your ways. Already read all your plays. Yo, I think I'm booked for tomorrow. Yo, and today just ain't your day. Hey, I see you feeding see the bodies that you take. We do not play. Never know.
Because I don't want to mess this up. I mean, even though that's what we're practicing, right?
Right.
What you think, Joe?
So far, so good.
My man.
So I watched that first season of that anime that I was talking to you about,
Uh huh.
Kaiju number 8.
Uh huh.
I told my son after I watched it, I was like, this reminds me of the Hulk.
Of the Hulk?
Yeah.
How so? Because of what?
So it's basically about this guy who's kind of a loser, but he ends up like getting like the powers of like just about like the most powerful kaiju that there ever has been. So he's kind of like a human kaiju hybrid, and it's all about him like not revealing to the world at first that he's a monster, and then trying to contain this crazy amount of power that he's got, and then there's always a chance that like when he loses himself to like the rage or whatever it is, that he loses control of the monster.
Nice. So you're saying that it's like corny.
No, it's not that bad. It's there's a couple of characters that's in the show that's actually really worth watching it for. It's not horrible. It's not the best anime I've ever seen. Some of the animation in it is a little bit more on the goofy side, but it's because of the tonality that they're trying to like balance it with. So I mean, it's nothing like Jujutsu Kaisen or Solo Leveling or like crazy beautiful, stuff. It's just like it's pretty average, The voice acting's perfectly fine. I don't know. Honestly, I would say like if I was to score like out of 10, I would put it right there about a 5.
Okay. So it's something that you would watch if you were free, but you wouldn't cancel any plans to watch the new episode.
No, but I will be like when the new episodes come out in July, I will be looking forward to watching them, but I will also be looking for them to be like dubbed, because I'll be honest with you, it's like I feel like it's also like there's a couple of shows that like I'll watch them in Japanese and read the subtitles, but then I'll go back and rewatch them later in English because I feel like if I'm reading the subtitles, I'm probably missing something.
Yeah.
Hey, Joseph came back in. Welcome back, Joseph.
I think her skin is coming out pretty good.
Yeah.
I like her face.
Joseph has a nice background.
Thank you. We're experimenting, so you never know. We might throw up a brick. Dang, you should have left that as is, babe. You should have stopped playing with that, little daddy. I'm doing.
You could keep playing with it, and you might end up with it pregnant.
That's another thing. Keep playing with that thing. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. For the black, should I do like a light blue and then go in with darker tones, or should I'll just ink wash it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know. I almost feel like the black. The problem is her black is like leather.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, if you do blue on it, it's gonna look kind of wonky. But at the same time, you almost kind of wish you could do a different tonality of it than the armor, because you're obviously it's kind of like that charcoal looking armor. So.
I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to. I might have to change the brush, or just kind of because it's black, so I guess it really doesn't matter. And I'm gonna start off with I'm hoping a light ink wash. It looks one way and then it dries and it looks another way. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. But don't forget, you may want to let that skin dry before you start something else.
Good call. I'm gonna mute the phone and then dry it.
Yep.
All right. I thank you guys for all y'all patience. Um, all right. So,
Watch out, Dia. Sounds like someone's breaking into your house and doing the dishes.
mm-hmm.
Memory artist stop by.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. We're
Stick to your Pogo just popped up. Holy moly. I didn't think you
Pogo.
was gonna at all.
Pogo. See, what you heard right there was that Joe doubted you. I never doubted.
I thought he was done with us.
I never doubted that you would show up.
Stick to your Pogo says, damn, this is dope.
You think so? Thank you, bro.
Yeah, we are. But my thought process for this was I was talking to D earlier, and he had educated me on the idea that there were a lot of bigger name people that were currently running their shows at the same time. So he wasn't too optimistic, and I wasn't holding out hope either.
Right now, I'm just kind of trying to put like a light ink wash down.
You want to know what you're doing right now that I really like, and that is I've noticed when I watch other people sometimes do different ink and art techniques with painting, is they're very heavy-handed with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad you're not. So.
Thank you. Shut up, Athena. She starts throwing a fit, and she don't get what she wants.
Dogs be funny like that.
She's a pain in the ass.
Trust me, I'm dealing with one of those in my house right now.
A dog?
Yeah, my mom decided that she
Oh
wanted
yeah,
to
You did
buy
say
that
that.
puppy, and needless to say, it is still a train wreck.
Mm-hmm.
Meerkat's Bazaar showed up.
Let me let me dry this again. I'm gonna mute the mic real quick, you guys.
Yeah, Joseph says looks so cool.
Thank you, Joseph. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with what's. Let's go with a new brush. It's going to be smaller than the one I was using, but bigger than the other one. It's a round brush. And we're going to go in with deeper black. So this is going to have more pigment, so more saturated color. But I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to really master this because clearly putting too much water on the cover is a negative in any sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to really figure out how I can do that. So start. Guess I should start from the bottom up, huh? I hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing so far.
I am.
Are you?
Yes.
That warms my little heart, Joe. I see something that I need to correct, though. I need
What's that?
to I need to put some orange and stuff in between her leg. I don't have any orange in there.
I thought you were gonna get it called super dirty or something like that, so you gotta put banana in there, but
Interesting. That's all I got for you, Joe.
welcome in, Ritos.
Welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. If you've been rocking with us this whole time, good job. We over here learning. You learning anything, Joe?
Yes. I'm learning not to use watercolor on a comic book
Why?
because I would really F it up.
You think so?
Yes, because I'm a lot more heavy-handed than you are, and that's why I said I really appreciate what you're doing. Because I would have already screwed this up. I would have already screwed up all three covers.
I'm trying to get rid of a lot of the water, but what can you do? I realized I should have started on that other side.
Yeah, live and learn, right?
Yeah. And this isn't even the darkest that it's gonna go. Yeah. This is just a darker tone.
You know, you think about like a character with a costume like this, and you realize that this costume was probably made by a dude.
It would have to be. Like, Imagine that demon's job is just to be a tailor.
Oh well, yeah, like that guy in Invincible. Because I mean, when I sit there and I look at this, and I'm thinking like, man, she's got to be bikini waxing all the time.
Realistically, yeah. But you know what, Joe?
But
The more I'm doing this, bro, the more confident I'm getting.
that's how it's supposed to be.
Mhm.
But you've done ink washing before, so you're pretty proficient at it.
Um, I mean, kind of, but not like this. This has different type of pressures on it. Yes. I gotta keep dropping water and mixing up the black, trying to be as consistent as possible, but that's too dark. I can't really go too dark on this, but at the end of the day, it's all black, so there isn't really a too dark.
Well, if you had the too dark part, I mean, I would almost say like do like up there where your hand is at on those horns. But I think
Yeah,
if you do that right now, you're gonna smear the crap out of it.
that's what I'm saying. Is it looking good, you guys?
I think so.
Nice.
I think her shorts came out looking really, really good.
Thank you. You still hanging in? You
Absolutely,
okay?
absolutely.
Okay. You let me know whenever you're ready to go.
Okay. I'm trying my best to hang in as long as I can because I want to see where this is gonna go.
Yeah, you and me both. Big shout out to the viewers that are here hanging out with us. If you guys are hanging in, I appreciate you. I know you could be doing a lot of other stuff right now, but I really wanted to challenge myself and see what we can do if given a little bit of time and a little bit of opportunity. Ooh, that was bars right there, Joe. I felt like I was in Coach Carter or something.
weed. I got that text from she, gritting my teeth. Wonder what Jesus thinks. I couldn't fight defeat, rushing me deep. That's when it got obscene. Missy, I type apology. Why did we creep? Always the missing me. Spirit inside it delivered the fire, but I had desires that came from the beast. I tried to fight it, but didn't realize. Without the Messiah in front of my eyes, I wouldn't survive. I couldn't revive. I failed my God. I did it alive. Kids off their minds like what's the reason? I don't want to be righteous, Lord, I'm pleased. I know that my sin and left you bleeding. Won't you have some mercy on this heat? My only mission is edited. All of the sins that I tell in the booth. Smelling real boo, packing the I was a fool of rebellious youth. She was a drug and a venomous suit. Had an affair like a sedative do. She passed the pipe that was packing the pew. Let me just give you a taste. I pray that you cannot relate. The Marriott, that's why I stay. I'm blown when it's getting late. Yeah, I know that I look like I'm lying. But tonight I'ma play with a snake. Tonight I'ma do what it takes. It's no forgive, I'ma take. OMG with ODB, I might not be the last respect. How I'm just gonna be with me since tears always fight back. Don't you leave it to me. I'm tryna be what you need me to be. Hate on the mirror, my cup of shame. You see, I've been drinking, don't leave me the key. They trust my feelings. They tell me that you leave me. That I'm stuck with these demons. That it's not just a season. Just stop breathing. Help me, Jesus. How far is heaven? On the seven. I can't win with all this flesh and blood is body and blood is wretched. Oh, I know. In my head, a competitive dude. My only mission be better than all of the sins that I tell in the booth. Smelling real boo. Packing the I was a fool of rebellious youth. She was a drug and a venomous sentence. Had an affair like a sedative do. She passed the pipe that was packing the pew. Tears off in my eyes like what's the reason? I don't want to be righteous for these. Bible says you suffer for a season. Lord, I hope you practice what you
So how's the kids been doing lately?
The kids have been chilling. They've been out on vacation, little butts. So they've been living their best life.
Isn't that what vacations are supposed to be about?
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, but you know what I'm saying?
I do. I do.
But no, they just they're enjoying it. So it's a cool thing. And then I haven't had to get up early, right? So that's always been an enjoyable moment.
Yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow for me.
Yeah, you don't have to get up early. I'm trying to get a good amount of this done. So when you're ready to go, I feel like we're in a good spot.
Send me the Pluto just showed up.
Thank you for joining. Welcome in. We're doing some experimenting right now. But so far, I feel like I'm liking where it's headed.
Feels looks like you're crushing it.
Thank you.
I hope I didn't offend Pogo earlier.
By saying what?
Anything.
I mean, knowing you.
I know. That's why I said in retrospect. I think I'm going to give you like another 20 minutes before I pass out.
All right.
That'll make it 11 o'clock my time.
Okay. Welcome to anyone just joining in or anything like that.
Okay. Easy more than no poppy logo, back to work, come and see me. Got a taste of fame, but the flavor didn't treat me. I can never gassed up my drive in that EV. Got from this a Halloween trick when they treat me. Tripping living Fiji, picking at the cheat sheet. How you wanna beat me? I am not competing. Love it when they throw the salt I added to my seasoning. I don't know your credit, homie, you can have it freely. My father sees me, and my glory coming. I don't need a nominee. See, anointing me with oil. Yeah, I'm talking greasy. Black day of one energy. They try to crease me. Boy, this way too easy. Y'all don't know they can't be who I was back in BC. My husband was a Wolverine. I'm all that he freed me. Used to wanna roll in double R's for the Reese beat. Up in PR, couple sweethearts.
This is actually coming together. Still
So far,
there?
so good.
Huh?
I said, so far, so good.
So far, so good. It's not bad. I'm a blow dry this and then go in with a darker shade, especially on the horns. Just give me 1 second, Joe.
Okay.
All right, you guys. I like the way this is looking. I like the way it's developing.
Joseph says fantastic. And welcome in, big discount. And a big gift.
Hmm?
I said as soon as I welcomed the guy in, he was gone. So.
Thank you for stopping in for a second.
Yeah.
I really, my goal is to just continue getting better at art while discovering my own style.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's all about, man.
The way I do things.
I was gonna say, do you think some of the guys who have like the bigger channels, do you think that those guys rate other people?
Some do and some don't. I know for a fact. Some don't. But I will, cause why not? I ain't too big.
It means about spreading the love, man.
I know. That's, you know.
These are the same people that are willing to accept you into their community, so you should be willing to, like, just pay back.
Yeah.
And pay forward,
Yeah. How you feel about that background? Does it tie it together?
No, I think the background came out way better than what I thought it was going to look, I'll be honest with you.
When you envisioned it?
Huh?
Than what you envisioned?
Yes, because I wasn't sure what I was really envisioning, but it wasn't like that. I like that. Joseph says, have a great night. Talk to you guys later. And Joseph, I hope you have a good night, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for hanging out with us. You have a blessed night, man. I think we're almost done, Joe. I know you're hanging on by a thread.
Oh, I'm definitely taking some ibuprofen PM after this.
Oh. Oof, almost dropped the brush. Almost done with my 20 minutes. This might be a little too dark. Okay, we're gonna rock with it. I'm gonna take off the tape and package it. I'm not done with it, but I don't want the tape to sit on it that long.
Right.
And then I don't want it to get dirty. So I'm gonna like package it up or whatever.
Don't forget to do the black on the part of the sword with those two stripes coming across it.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Like
Down
where the
here?
hilt is at? Yeah, yeah, those two spots.
Yeah. I'm a Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I gotta figure out how to record this process while we're live. I don't get That's a part of the process that I don't get.
Recording.
No, I don't get the opportunity because I'm using my phone to go live,
Right.
which would also be what I would be using to record. It's all right. I think we're gonna stop here. Um, yeah. Let's see if I can. So all of this is black. And this whole thing is black, right? Just the sword is.
Those two, the two parts that you're trying to hex on. Those two parts are because the sword usually either glows like yellow or blue.
Yeah.
But it's like the hilt and that, yeah, just like right there, like that part, you know.
And this part.
Yeah, it's like that. That's part of it that holds the sword
Yeah.
back to the hilt. So.
Yeah. All right, Joe. I need to snap a picture of this as far as where we stopped.
When are you going to pick back up on it?
Hmm?
When are you going to pick back up on it?
Tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to be doing my taxes or whatever. If you're free, just let me know. Whatever time you're free.
All right, yeah, because I know I got some stuff going on tomorrow, so I don't know. But I know I have D&D tomorrow night. I know my son wants to hang out for a little bit.
Yeah. Do all of that. I think what I am going to do real quick is the blonde of her hair. But you don't have to stay for that though.
All right, man. If you're good with me taking off, I'm gonna go take off.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna wrap it up for the night, and then I will catch you later.
I thank you for hanging out with me, man. I appreciate you.
I'm always happy to do it.
Yeah. You have a good one, all right?
Have a great night.
All right, bro.
Bye.
All right, you guys. We're just going to be doing some blonde for her hair. and then I will be ending the stream. Thank you guys for visiting and hanging out with me and Joe. All right. I think this is looking good. I hope y'all is digging this process and y'all like what we walked away with. I still have a few things that I want to finish, so tune back in tomorrow if you want to see me finish this up. But I think this was a great little tester. Tested this. Not so bad. Oh, look at this, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Pop. All right, you guys. I appreciate you all. Again, I'll probably be finishing this up tomorrow. I'm going to do a quick blow on this to make sure that it dries a little bit before I wrap it. So give me 1 second. I'm going to mute the mic. All right. I think it looks good. We're gonna take the rest of this tape off, and then I'm gonna package it up so it doesn't get dirty or ruined or anything like that. This is a good little tester so far. Look at that. I'm gonna snap a picture of this real quick, and then we'll be ending this. Give me 1 second. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all have a good one.